This conference will now be recorded.
So, right, good morning, all of you. So, did you practice that map method yesterday?
Yes.
Hmm? No, yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. Now, one more example I want to show you. The same data. Let us copy another file. Users.html is a file I'm creating. Let me remove everything. Small example we are doing with the data. Okay, right. We want to display this data into table format. Already I told you how to display the data into the tabular format, but by using map method or for each method, we can display data into table. First of all, how can we do this? For this element, I want to bind the table. So let us get this element also. So if you watch it carefully, where element is equal to MSC. I want to display all this data into a table. The table we have to bind on the following table. Already we seen an example of displaying table, right? Same thing I can do. Okay. Hmm. Let txt is equal to, watch it carefully. I just want to do small techniques here. So this is all your what? Data. This is all the data you have here, and txt is equal to empty. You know, txt equal to empty. If users dot length greater than 0, what is users? Array. Array and at least one record is there in the array. Condition true. True means display the table. If there is no records, I mean length is 0, obviously else block will executed. Na? In the else block, what you will write here, write a message txt plus is equal to, I'm writing users not found. Same, the day I did the same thing I'm doing here, but right. So I'm writing txt plus is equal to, if you have records, table tag open, table tag close. You remember the same thing, no? That's why I'm using the same variable also txt. I'm not changing anything, right? Uh, it should contain what? Headings. How do I get the headings? T head open, T head close. T are close. What I should have? Headings. Sorry, TH kada. What is the first heading? ID. ID. Next heading? Username. Next one? Email. Next one? Salary. At the end of it, you bind the data equal to txt. If you can run this file and refresh the page, you will get the output like this. You're getting headings now. Okay, you are getting all the headings like this. ID, username, email, something you are getting. Of course, you want to add border, you can add the border also. Later we'll talk about the designing concentration. Okay, right. Now, after this is the heading completed. After that, what we need to do? T-body. T-body open, T-body close. Like this we are iterating, right? So ఇప్పుడు ఏం చేయాలి ఇక్కడ? All the records should be repeated. Okay, we have to write a loop. Previous session we practiced a previous program. What is the loop I written? For loop or for in, for off, something I written. But here you use for loop, you can use while, do while, for in and for off also you can use for each also you can use. What you can use? For each also we can use. What I will do? Users dot for each. This is going to be item. TR should open, TR should close. Inside the TR, we have TD. So tell me, every TD is what here? Object. Sorry, every item is what? Object. So item dot ID. Dot ID. Item dot username. Item dot email. And item dot salary. Now if you can refresh all the data, in place of it, what you can use? You can write for in for of also we can write. See, if you don't want this, how I can go for let item of users. That's all. That is also valid. Okay, anyone you can write it. Is it working? No. Why this is not working? That item of users I written. Why this is not working? Line number? Oh, what is the problem in line number 51? Hey, yes, correct. Yeah, that is not method, right? Very good. So, very good observation. This is going to be something. So, either not only this, we are using what method? We can use map method also. Map also. Map can iterate as well as it can return. Map can do two things only. Map can return, map can iterate. What for each can do? It can iterate only. It cannot return. For each cannot return anything, right? So that, right. But let us write for each one. Okay, na? Right. Displaying data. Okay. Can you see the logic? What is the logic you written? This is all the logic. From this place to this place is the logic. Let me do one thing. Let me write all this logic into one function. I removed all the logic. What is the function I'm writing? Function again. Function display data is a function. Display data. Take one variable called users or anything, and inside this you can keep all the logic. What I'm doing, you written the logic, output is working. What I'm thinking, let me keep that logic into a function. Why should I keep into a function? The function is going to be reusable. If you're writing something in the function, that function we can call n number of times. Yes, sir. That's why I'm reusing this. Try to see, guys, all of you. And this is going to be the logic I'm just writing inside the function. All of you see the logic I'm writing inside the function. What is the name of the function? Display data is a function. This is a function. Inside the function, you written all the logic. Now, if I can refresh the page, will you get any output? No. Why? You have to call the function, right? Definitely. Now, after that, what I want to do? Let me call the function. What is the function called? Display data. To this, you have to pass one parameter, one argument. What is the argument? This variable you can pass as this variable you can pass to this function. So that this function, when you are calling with a parameter, that parameter will be available in this argument. Now, obviously, if we can refresh, data is coming again. Can I call the function one more time? Yeah, you can call a number of times, no problem. What is the output you will get? 3 times I called. Why are you not getting 3 times? You are getting only one time table. Override. Why overriding? Remember, every time in the function call, what are you making? TXT, you are starting with empty. Na? The first time it is called. Next time TXT is going to be empty. The second call empty. So it will be work like this. But we don't want to call multiple times here. Actually, one time is enough, Andy. Right. This is how we can reuse the function. Okay. The last this logic we already written. We written the logic. This logic, why should I call each and every time? I don't want to call this each and every time. So let us make this into one function, so that if it is in a function, we can call the function wherever you want. What is the advantage of the function? Reusability. Whenever you need, wherever you need. If the logic inside a function, we can call the function, so that we can reuse. Okay, now, right. So this is what exactly the function done. Right. In the function, I want to keep one button in front of the every user. How do I keep the button in front of every user? No. Wait for a second. Here, let us write this is going to be one heading called action. What is the heading called? Action. Here, txt plus is equal to one more td you have to add. Then This is going to be TD open, TD close, TD open, TD close. Here inside the TD, you write one button. What are you writing here? Button you are writing. Button tag open, button tag close, hike. Just I'm writing something called hike, hike, hike. In front of the every user, there is a hike button. We are in the loop now. Loop is reiterated 15 times. We are not writing 15 times because this is already in the loop. That's why how many users are there, that many times it is going to be added. Still, you can do like this also if you are having any confusion. Okay, now this is a button. Okay, now the question: if I click this user, I have to hike the salary to 25,000 or 15% hike. 15% hike I want to provide to this user. Which one you are clicking? For that user only, not all the users. Yesterday we seen all the users. Also we seen specific user also we seen, right? But this time on click the button. Which user button you are clicking? Pardu button you are clicking, then Pardu I want to hike for 15% hike. Hike 15%. 15% of 15,000. 15% of 15,000 in the sense on click the button, it should be 17,200 or something, it has to be. Okay, 15% of 35, around 40,000 I want to update. 15% of 40,000, 15% of 25, 3,500 I want to update roughly, not exactly. So, but everybody's salary or only the particular person's salary? Particular person, which one you are clicking, that person's salary only I want to update. Okay now, all right. So on click the button, all of you see this carefully. On click the button, I am writing hike, hike salary is a function. Inside the function, to whom you are clicking? ID 1, ID 2, ID 3. Now how do I know? See, normally on click the function, it will call the hike salary function. Sorry, refresh cheyandi. Go to the console. In the console, you click the hike button. It is looking for the function. It is not looking. Why? Refresh the page. File is saved. File is not saved. Save the file. Okay, now you see. If I click the button, it is looking for the hike salary function, but the function is not created yet. So then what I will do, after this function, what I want to do, let me create one function called hike salary function. Hike salary. Now function is defined. So let's write one alert also, or console also you write. Console.log picked hike hike me something I'm writing hike me. Okay, now I'm refreshing the page. If I can click this, getting hike me now. If I can click this, Naneshwar hike me, and I'm clicking this, you're getting hike. But whose salary I want to hike? That's a question. On whom I clicked, that salary I want to hike. But how do I know on which you clicked? And on which user you clicked? How do I know? For this, what I am going to do, try to see. In this function, you have the function. In this function, you provide item.id. What is item.id? Item.id. What is item? Every object. In every object, what is ID? 1, 2, 3, 4. And which one you are clicking, that ID I am passing to the function as a parameter. So that when you are clicking the function, I can easily understand which one you clicked. Condition. I will write the map method. The map method, yesterday you written, if value equal to 40, you written make 42. Like, but this time, item.id is equal to all the items in the ID. I will compare that. How do I compare that? Let us see. I think this will work. 1 minute. If you are passing parameter there, let me pass the ID. And you see, I'm passing ID also here. Let us check this whether this is working or not. Okay. If it is not working, we have to check. So I'm clicking this. Is it working? So item is not defined. Why item is not defined? And maybe I think I have to concatenate this here. Yeah, concatenate like this. Inside a string, you have to concatenate like this. In there, then confusion. See, if you have any confusion, you remove the button. You write like this also, no problem. Again, this is going to be txt. Do one thing like this. If you have any confusion, txt close txt td. This is td close. Inside this td, you write the button, no problem. Txt plus is equal to, you write the button like this also. Right? The button open, button close like this also. You write open, button close, and this is also okay. And you can write something called hike 15%. You can write like this. Right? Again, it will be the same output. No difference is there. Okay, take the thing. So on click is equal to, on click is equal to, what is the function you're writing? Hike salary. But remember, inside double quotes, already it is started with a double quota. Inside what you have to take single quotes only. Remember carefully. If the string is started with a double quote, inside you have to take single quotes only. What is the function I have to write? Hike salary. In this hike salary, I have to provide the ID. I provided actually like this. It is giving an error. So because this is a variable, when this is a variable, what it is in double quote, that is a string now. So we have to concatenate the variable inside of it, item dot id. You have to write like this. Let me check this whether this is working or not. This time I'm going to click on hike me 5. I'm clicking on this hike me 8, hike me 12. On which one I'm clicking, that ID I'm getting now. So that what I have to do, tell me please. In this function, you have users, right? Write this const data is equal to users dot map map. In the map function, you have to take what? Always item. All of this carefully, item. What is item? Each and every item. So I have write one condition. If item dot id, and the item, every item dot id is equal to clicked id. Okay, you, what are you clicking? Okay, what is item dot id? Item dot id repeated 12 times because you have 12 records. But which one you clicked? That id is equal to that any one of the id. Then I have to hike the salary. If not matched, so don't worry, return the item, actual item. Which one? See, yesterday we taken this value statically. What we taken statically and ఇక్కడ మనం 40 తీసుకున్నాం, 40 or something. But this time this is the id dynamic. అంటే which one you clicked on the uh, table, that id, the id is. So now you see, then what I have to do? I have to hike the salary. I have to return. What is item? So return dot item. First copy the whole object. In this whole object, what you want to update? I want to update the salary. Salary. So salary 15% hike. Not yesterday. What I did here? Yesterday item dot salary plus 500. We did like this. Statically we did it. But I want what? On the current salary, 15% hike I want to provide. How do I do this? Item dot salary, current salary, item dot salary, SALARY, salary into 15% divided by 100. This is the calculation you have to do. Try to see, guys, here. You can keep like this also. What is the meaning? Current salary plus percentage of the 15. Current salary 15%. Then you see now whether this is working or not. Okay. After first we have to check the data. Let me see the data. Okay, that is updated or not. We have to see the data. Console.log data data. Okay, now all of you see this carefully data. Now observe this carefully. I am clicking on this. First record you observe. Actually 1500 is a salary, but is this updated salary? 1500 is updated to 17,250 updated na. But that updated value, why this is not updated here? Ante already is updated na. That updated value again it should be. And again what you have to do? You have to call the display data function. Inside this you have to pass. What you have to pass? Users is equal to assign the data. You have to replace it and the existing user data you are replacing with the updated user data. So then you pass the users here. Now you check this carefully. Now which one you are clicking? Updated. So something went wrong. Assignment to a constant variable. Assignment to a constant variable. What is the constant variable we have? Yeah, let us take this as a letter. No problem. Take this as a letter. Now you check this now. If we can click this now, hiked. Which one is hiking? Which one you are clicking? That is only hiking or everybody is hiking? Because the ID. On click the button, you are passing the ID to the function hike salary. That ID equal to all the IDs. All 12 IDs are there now. Which ID you clicked, that ID is matched with any one of the 12 IDs. That salary only I want to hike. I don't want to hike the remaining. Now again I'm clicking this. Yeah, you see which one is hiking? Is hiking now. So if I click this 64,000, if I click this hike, 64,000 means it has to maybe 7,000, 70,000 or something like it has to be 70,000 updated. How can we update the specific person's salary? So that's why I'm taking everything into one function. Actually, if you are not taking the function, again you have to write the logic here. Same logic, txt plus is equal to, because of taking the function, I'm not writing the logic again. I'm just passing the updated data to this function. That function is displaying the updated. So this is how can we update the particular record only, right? So particular record, not all the records. On click the button, particular one is only getting hiked, a particular one only getting hiked. If I click this again, see this is a value. Oh, you see you are getting lot of decimals. I don't want these many decimals. What I can do, I already told you, I'm getting these many decimals after the dot. I don't want those many decimals after the dot. What is the method I have to use to remove I need only two decimals after the dot. All right, what is the method? Two decimals after the dot in the table. This is the salary. For this salary, I don't want these many. Anybody? Not trunk method. What is the method? Don't forget this method again. Okay, na? Very important method. This is two fixed is a method. Because of two fixed of two means you will get only two decimals after the dot. You see everywhere two decimals you are getting now. So when you are incrementing the salary, whatever the value it may be, you will get always two decimals only here. Two decimals only you will get here. You're not going to get more than two decimals. Very important thing. Okay, now right. Okay. Then so we are updating individually. Okay, I want to update everybody's salary at a time. Update all. I want to update everybody's salary at a time. For this, what I want to do at the bottom of the table, txt plus is equal to, I'm taking one button again. Bottom of the table, button open, close, update 15% hike to all employees. I written a very big button label. Don't worry about the button label. At the bottom of the table, you will see the button. For the table, if you want design, you can design the table also. CSS code, you write it on top of the page, it will work on it. But I'm writing border equal to, I'm writing 1. Now if you can see, this is a border will be 1. At the bottom of the table, you have a button. When I am clicking this button, update all, not specific, update all. Okay, then you have to on click button, you have to bind, write this on click is equal to the function, sorry, already we are in double quotes, so add the single quotes here. The function update all. Update all is a function. Am I need to pass anything here? I need to pass anything? Nothing. You have to update everybody now. If it is a specific person, you have to pass a specific person ID. So update all means what? We don't want to pass anything, right? Okay, let's go there. Define this function also. Come down and at the bottom, I'm defining this function. Function update all. Inside the update all function, update everybody's salary. All right, again, how do we update? Const data is equal to users dot map map. In this map, you are going to take what? Item is enough, right? So this is going to be right. Everybody, not particular person. Then what I have to do? Return return dot item అంటే copy the every item comma salary. Same thing, you copy paste the same thing, man. You don't want to do anything, don't need to write anything, just copy paste the same thing. Everybody's salary na, if the specific salary you will write the condition, specific person condition. So it is no need of condition, right? Everybody's salary, I want to update. After this is completed, take the same thing again here also. Nothing but we are reassigning the data. After that, the data result. This is the result. That result I'm overriding with the existing users. Existing users will override with the result. And now if you can see this carefully, now on click the button, you see everybody's salary updated at a time. Able to see that, right? Now I'm clicking the button, update all. Everybody's salary is updated to 15% hike. Only specific person means specific person. Yeah, only specific person is also getting hiked. Once, see, I clicked hike 15%. Okay, one time a hike. Will you click 4 times, 5 times? No, I want to give you only one time. After a hike completed, I want to remove the button, hike button in front of you. What shall I do for this? Ah, display none. Very good. To whom I have to display none? Button. How do I write this? You see, you know already. Console.log event.target. What's the meaning of event.target? And on which one you click, that is the on click the button. What is event.target? Button hai kada? Then how do I hide this button? Remove the button, not display none. I want to remove the button. After updating completed, what I want to do, event.target dot event.target dot remove is a method. That's all. Remove is a method. There is a predefined method in JavaScript. Remove method. Because of, see, if you want to hide it, target dot style dot display equal to none. That is hiding. I want to remove the button permanently. So now you see, once this is updated, what is going to be happen? After check this carefully. Hike. It's not removing. Why it's not removing, man? Is there anything wrong? File is saved. Yeah, file is saved. So what is the problem? Oh, I think I have tried directly before updating the label. I think I have tried that. Okay, let me do one thing. I don't know. Maybe is it going to be hiding? Okay, sorry. Why? Because table is regenerating now. When table is regenerating, so I think this is not working. I believe. If I can write here again, button is regenerating. That's why it is not hiding. I believe. So on click the hike button. It's not hiking. Maybe hike and coming. 1 minute, please. Let's check the DOM tree. Hiding and showing or what it is doing. This is a button. Let me click on the button. Let me see what is going to be happen to the button. Hey, DOM is regenerating. Whole DOM is generating it. That's why it is not hiding, and don't worry about it. Okay, it cannot hide, guys. Actually, because the whole DOM is regenerating. Of course, style dot display none also cannot work. Style dot display equal to none. Let's take this also. Maybe it can also work. Why? Because DOM is regenerating. Yeah, it is also regenerating. The whole DOM is getting regenerating. So don't worry about this hide button. No worries about it. We will find some other alternative because I am writing a logic for regeneration logic. Okay, right. So finally, two things you observe. What are you doing? You are modifying the array of objects, modifying or changing. What is the method I have to use? Map method. I will ask you again. So if you want to modify array values or change the array values, what is the method I have to use? Map. Map method I have to use. Right. If you want to modify specific value or all the values, modification or updation or change. What is the method? One and only method called map. What map method can do? Map method can iterate each and every item as well as it can modify the particular items also. Right. So this is the logic. Okay, Kada? I think no need to write it. I will share the file with you. Right. Then you can check through this file. Okay. Right. So next one, filter method. Filter. Right. Same definitions again. 1 minute. 1 minute. One point is missing. Write this point properly. Written? What are you writing here? Are you writing copy pasting the same thing, map? No, right, filter. Guys, what are you writing here? Filter, not map. I copy pasted. So don't do the same. How many of you written this? అక్కడ దాకా రాలేదా? Hmm? Right. Let's move. What is the method called? Filter. ఎందుకు ఫిల్టర్ అంటే జనరల్ గా రియల్ లైఫ్ లో వాట్ ఈస్ ఫిల్టర్? చేంజ్ వాట్ చేంజ్? చేంజ్ అంటే మ్యాప్ అనుకున్నాం కదా. ఇఫ్ యూ వాంట్ టు చేంజ్ ఆర్ అప్డేట్ ఆర్ మోడిఫై మ్యాప్ మెథడ్. వాట్ ఈస్ ఫిల్టర్ మెథడ్? Very good, very good. T filter. Right. So cleaning simply says I need clean data, clean water. Right. Generally, okay, we have a lot of water, but all the water is not drinkable. So I have to filter it. After filtering, I will remove the excess. I will get the filtered water. We have tea, so we have to filter. What you will get after that? You will get tea dust. We use it also, or we will throw it. Okay, because we cannot add it, right? Same way, in array I have 20 records or 12 records. I want to get all the people whose salary is 15,000 below only. Then you will get everybody or 15,000 below only. How many people are there 15,000 below? Maybe 5 6 people. I want to get all the people whose salary is between 15,000 and 25,000 only, not above, not below. 15 and 25,000 people only I want to get. What is it called? Filter. I want to get all the people whose city is Hyderabad. Whose city is Hyderabad. Okay. Okay. Right. No worries about it. One entry question also. How can we remove duplicate values from an array? How can you remove duplicate values from an array? Question. Interview question. Okay, right. First, let us go for some examples. After that, we will move on it. Right. Let's come here now. So I have an array, normal array I'm taking. Let ARR is equal to some array I'm taking. These are the values I take in. ARR dot filter. As a method called filter. What we will have? Okay. Can I log this? Hello. What I will get? You will get hello. How many times I will get hello? 4 plus 4. Maybe you will get 8 times hello, na? Yeah. F12, you are getting 8 times hello. Okay. This is also can iterate each and every item. Okay. Every item is what? Every item is what? A number. All the numbers are false values, na? Truth values, na? True values. Okay. Right, very good. I'm writing 0, comma. I'm writing false, comma. I'm writing true. What is the output? Tell me, please. How many times I will get hello? 9 times, or 11 times? Every item 11, true value, na false value. Na. What is filter method will do? Filter method will verify the value is true or false. If the value is true, that will be written into the array. Value is false, that is not written into the array. Right. I'm refreshing the page. What are you getting? You're getting 11. You're getting 11. Why? Because you are not writing any condition. You're not checking anything. You're just logging the statement. What it can do, it can return each and every item. It can return each and every item. You see. Now, I want to return item. What I want to do, I see if you can log any statement in the console, console.log of item also you print it, you will get the every item you will get. And then every item you will get. Each and every item is getting. Of course, if you want to take index also, you can take index also. If you can print index, then index also will be printed in the console. You take this index also printed in the console. Okay, every value is printing. Every value is getting printing. Okay. Now you see all of you. Filter method also can it see the first point మీరు observe చేస్తున్నారో లేదో I don't know whether you're observing or not. What is the first point I'm writing? This is common for all the three methods, na? Okay, for each can iterate every item, map can iterate each and every item, filter also can iterate each and every item. What is the difference? Return type is different. For each cannot return anything. Map can return all the items. All the items. What filter can return all items? No. Condition satisfied elements only will be returned. If the condition not satisfied with the element, that is not written into the array. That is called filter, right? Okay, that's why I written this point here like this. Okay, now come here now. So now I'm just going to make a variable called data is equal to something. If we can write this data, what is the output? Console.log data. What is the output I can get? I'm not returning anything actually. I'm not returning anything. Then what is the output? Complete data. But if it is a map method, what you will get? If you are using the same thing map method, what are you going to get in the data? Data is going to be 11 times undefined. What are you getting in the data? Undefined, because you are not returning anything na. If you are returning something, okay. Now I am returning hello. I am returning something called hello. Now you see what are you going to get? 11 times hello in the array. But same thing I'm applying in place of it filter. అంటే ఈ మెథడ్స్ అన్ని ఎలా ఉంటాయి? They all look like same but difference ఉంది. Difference observe. The difference you have to observe. They look like same. Right, so this is going to be filter. Now what is the output? 11 times no hello. Remember carefully. Even if you are writing hello, you are not getting hello. You are getting all the values. Getting all the values. So do you observe the difference? Every item is returning, even though you are writing return hello or something, it is not returning the hello, it is returning every item. Okay, every item is what? Now I am writing item. I am writing the item. If you can refresh, you are getting 9 only. Why are you getting 9 only? If you are writing item, 0 and false are false values, they cannot come into it. They are condition not satisfied elements, they cannot come. So it is going to be work like this. You can write anything. You write hello or you write a 10 or something. Will you get 10? 10 times? No, you'll get every item you'll get, because every item is what? True value. Now, if I can write return false, what is output then? What is output then? All the values you are manually making false kada, you will not getting anything. See the difference here. And if you can practice like this, you will understand the things very clear. The difference of the for each method and the difference of the map method. Right? So if it is a map method, what is going to be happening in my array? 11 times false in the array. But in the filter method, what are you getting? Nothing. In the filter method, you're not getting anything, because you are returning false means if it is false, it doesn't contain anything. Data is not going to be pushed inside the data variable. We're not pushing anything. Now you're writing the item actually. If I can write the item, all the items are written into the array. If I can write index, then can you tell me please what is going to be if I written index? What I can get in the array? What I can get in the array? Except 0, you will get everything. What is except 0? You are not getting 11. Why are you not getting 11? Because 11 is in 0 position. 0 means what? False value. That value will never come here. Okay, now you tell me please. I'm writing one condition. If item modular division of 2 equal to 0. I'm not taking these values. Okay, only these values. Now tell me please, what is the output? Return. Sorry, actually I have to write return. Not if also not required. Directly we can write the condition. Return. You write directly the condition. Right. What's the output? 34. That's all right. You will get only 3 values. Why 3 values? Those 3 values only satisfying the condition. Those 3 values only satisfying the condition. Remaining all are not satisfying the condition. Okay, na? Right. So this is how we will use the filter. Write this example quickly. So what is the output you are going to get? 20, 32, 34 only. Why are you getting only these 3 values? Why are not getting other values? And take if the condition is satisfied, true, first item true na, that will be written into the array. Second item true na, returned. Third item written true. Fourth written true. But the fifth item is not a true. It is going to be 51 divided by 2 equal to 0. No, false. False means that is not available to the array. Practical observation is very, very important. Without that practical observation, we cannot do anything. Okay, now? Right. Now in the above program, this is a program. I want to get all the people whose salary is 35,000 below only. In this, I want to get all the people whose salary is below 35,000 below only. How do I get this? చెప్పండి. Const data is equal to some variable. Users dot filter. In this filter, you have an item. Index is optional, right? I want to return all the people whose salary is below 35,000. What is this item dot salary? Item is object. Previously item is a number. That's why we are not writing anything. Item dot we are not writing. Why? Because it is a direct number. Item dot salary is less than or equal to 35,000. Less than or greater than? Correct na? Emo. Right? Output వస్తుందని తెలియదు. What do you say? Console log of data. If we got output, yeah. What are you getting? You are not getting 12 records. You are getting 8 records only. Why are you getting 8 records only? Maybe all these record salaries 35,000 below, na? Okay, you see, all the salaries are 35,000 below, 35,000 above. 35,000 below or equal, right? Below or equal. Okay, this is called filtering. So now you see, this is going to be greater than or equal. Sorry, what is the symbol of greater than or equal to 35,000. Now what is the output you will get? Only 4 records. So you are getting 7 records. Equal also. Equal also I written. Okay, otherwise you remove the 35,000 greater than, only greater than. Then you will not getting that data. You will get only 4 records. What is the 4 record salary? 45, 55, 64, 400 only. Okay, now? Right, you are getting the data like this. See, I don't want to copy. I need all the information. Everybody's data I want. All the information, the object I need, but salary should be 30% below. Right? Yes. I want to get the salary 25,000, 35,000 below only. I want to get all the people whose salary is between 25,000 and 35,000 below only. It should be 35,000, 25,000 above or 35,000 below. Written item dot salary less than or equal to 25,000 and item dot salary greater than or equal to 35,000. So because of writing this, am I going to get those people? 35 I mean, 25 also I need, as well as 31, 32, 33, 4 also I need. Let us refresh the page. Are you getting this correctly? No. Why? And ara. And ara. And means both should be true. And no one is true. Right? Okay, let us see this time. Are you getting anything? I'm getting 10 people. Why 10 people I'm getting, man? Oh, what is the problem? Aim రాసానబ్బా ఇక్కడ. Item dot salary. This one less than 35. Greater than 25. Correct, na? What a logic. Right? Sometimes confusion about less than, greater than. I am getting everything, man. What are you saying? Tell me this time. So what is the problem? I think you have tried and operator here. Huh? Yes. And you have tried. And operator only you have tried. We are getting the only people. And is correct only. But the problem is what? The symbol. That's why I'm telling you, I too have a lot of confusion with less than and greater than symbols. But be careful when you're applying less than and greater than. Okay? This is the logic. So how to get, for example, not only salary, ages. I want to get all the people whose age is 35 to 60 only. For example, you have electoral elections are there. Electoral what we'll say, election list came, voter list coming. Actually, yesterday I downloaded for my village. The list came. In this list, I want to actually that is all. There's not an Excel sheet actually. I want to find all the people who are above 60, who are below 60 and 50. I want to get such a kind of filter. How do I do in such a kind of filter? Not only this, salaries, ages, date of birth. I want to get all the people whose city is Hyderabad only. I want to get all the people whose city is Hyderabad and Delhi. Hyderabad and Delhi, both the people. I want to get the people whose city is Chennai and Chennai or Hyderabad. Chennai or Hyderabad, Chennai and Hyderabad. But city cannot be Chennai and Hyderabad. ORR. The city of you may be Chennai or Hyderabad, or city may be Delhi or Noida, something like this. ORR we will use. I want to get all the people of Noida and Delhi. I want all the people of Telangana and Andhra Pradesh. This type of situations, we have to use the method called filter method. Not only this, tomorrow we'll see, not completed yet. We have to do a lot of examples on this filter. Tomorrow or day after tomorrow? What about tomorrow? Day after tomorrow? Is the institute is there? Holiday, na? I don't know. Just I'm asking you. I didn't get any information about the institute thing, but we will see. Okay, na? But while coming Monday, you call them and come. I too don't know. They didn't tell me anything about the holiday. Monday. Holiday, na? Okay, we will see. Let's meet on tomorrow. Otherwise, Monday.